Alright, would you like to know how to make this delicious lunch or dinner? Let's get on with it. It's a pasta salad meat. Welcome back to Ray's Kitchen. I'm Ray, your host. I'm putting nothing up for a few weeks because I've been busy in personal life. We'll see my daughter acting on stage and there's some hospital appointments as well. So I'm not going to go into that detail, so I do apologise for not putting anything up. So there you go. What we're doing today is straightforward, it's plain and simple, anyone can do it. It's whatever you want to put in this dish, it's entirely up to you. What I'm doing is pasta salad. So I've got the pan on already, right there. So let's get on, let's get cooking. Right, in the last video, I asked, what is this called? And what's it for? Now, one of the subscribers came up and said, it's a Whetstone. I'm sorry, but this is not a Whetstone. This is called a honing rod. What it is, when you sharpen your knife, normally, like I've got my sharpener here, I've got 3 different stages for knives. When you buy knives, make sure you find out what type of sharpening stone sharpens that knife. Otherwise, you can mess up your knife. So, this is what I use. So, there you go. You can get this from Amazon. Right, so when you sharpen your knife, the blade here at the top, the tip, this one here, the main blade, goes jagged. It's like something like that. You can't see it with your eye, that's one in the microscope, but it's all like jagged, it's pitted. So what this does, this, it actually hones the blade in. So instead of being like that, it pushes it out so it's even. So you've got a nice sharp edge. And you don't have to sharpen this knife all the time. If you've got one of these, it keeps the knife sharp. Okay? But I always keep my knife sharp. Look after your knives, the knives will look after you. Okay? Right. Now, I'm going to put the camera down because I don't have a third camera, so I'll do this. Right, okay, there we go. So you can see what I'm doing. I've got my hot water on. I'll just put salt in that. I'll do that shortly. Most of this is chives. Looks like grass, but it ain't. If you squeeze the end like that, and swallow fingers, it smells like onion. Chive is like an onion. And I've already got the meat already chopped up. All it is just ham. Normal ham from the shop. I've got my chicken. I'll be putting that in as well. And got tomatoes. We're surprised because tomatoes what we've got going at the moment in the greenhouse, they're small. But my wife was quite surprised she found this at the bottom of in the greenhouse growing. So I've grabbed it. And cucumber from the garden, once again, chopped up into little pieces. Red onion we bought from the shop because we're not growing red onion. We just bought that from the shop, we diced that up. And there's the other tomato from the greenhouse. So this is what I'm going to be putting in. But first, let's put that in there. I'm going to be doing, whoops, I'm going to be doing the chives. I'm going to cut these up into little pieces. And I'll be putting this in the dish as well. So, if you're doing this, look at how I'm holding my knife. I do cover this in one of my videos, how to hold a knife. Don't chop down like that because you'll damage the blade. Do a rocking motion, like so. So you get these here. nice and small. There you go. Okay. And watch when you're cutting, you don't cut your bloody fingers. I'm keeping my fingers out the way. I'm moving my fingers down bit by bit. Right, I've done that. The chives are done. I'll be putting that in later on. But first, I need to salt the water by using Moladon sea salt. Now I've got a big pot here because all of it I'm going to mix in together in this. We use this for all sorts. Scratched, bit battered, but it's still solid. So what I'm going to do is just put the basics and do the last lot touch-ups. Right, let's put all this stuff into a container. I'm working on my kitchen side here, it's at the main table, because I need everything close at hand. See, I've got my cloth and I've got my tea towel. This so I can wipe down my blade and wipe down the top. Instead of going back and forth to the sink, I can just do this. It saves time. Just put that in the bin. Right, I'll sweep the floor later. Some of it's all on the floor. Right, as long as I've got a clean top here. Now if it was chicken or pork or anything, then I'll put this in for watch and get another one. But I'm alright with this. Next, from the garden is these. All this is organic. No pesticides, nothing. The chives, the tomatoes, the cucumber and the lettuce as well. Now if you keep lettuce, you get lettuce from the shops as well. It's a tip for you. If you get lettuce from the shops and you put it in the fridge, take it out the plastic wrapper. Get a kitchen roll or a wet cloth. Line the container and put your lettuce in and wrap it up. It'll last a bit longer. Or wash it, then put it in and leave the lettuce a bit wet. You'll find it'll be more crispy and it won't be really droopy. You know, when I say droopy, I'm on about something like it bends over like that. There's nothing in it. Right, I'm going to now do this. What I'll do on this, I'll roll it and I'll slice it down and I'll do it into little pieces. Like so. Show you. So it's cut into little pieces. And I'll throw that in there. Still want this leaf up there and this bit of lettuce here. I've got different lettuces here, so it helps. So take some more out. I need a lot of this. Once my family just like solid. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the rest and I'll come right back. Right, I've done that and that's what it looks like. Look at that, nice vibe, red and green, light green. Gives it some character, some depth, you know. There you go. Right, now I'm going to put in the cucumber over the chopped up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some herbs in. Some special, I was going to say magic herbs. It isn't magic herbs. It's mixed herbs what I'm using here. So I'm just going to put a touch in. Just a touch. Just put in whatever you want. Just taste it when you're going along. Every so often I will taste my food when I'm going along and add a bit more seasoning into it when it needs it. Right, now I've got olive oil here, what I'm using. Not cooking oil, olive oil. All I'm doing is just put a bit of splash. That's it. That's all I need. Wooden spatula. And just mix it all in. Now you add herbs and that lot to taste. So some might like the herbs, some people might not. Well, it's there. A pinch of salt. Hold it up high and it goes all over. It spreads out. Just a pinch more. Just a pinch. If you hold it in the centre, it just falls into one place. If you do it all over, hold it high, it sprinkles out all over the place. Right. That's well and truly mixed in. Lovely jubbly. Right. No, some of you are well, I've got a new subscriber, thank you very much. I do appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate all the subscribers, what I've got at the moment, 10, I think. I'm in a chat. But I know that some of you are watching, but you're not subscribed. Come on, subscribe. Join the family in the kitchen with us at Ray's Kitchen. Right. And don't forget to push that like button. And thumbs up. Right, I'm going to put the ham in now. Cold ham. You can put in whatever you want. You can put seafood in this if you wish. The pasta, any type of pasta. I'm using cheap pasta from the shop. Right, chicken. This is already cooked chicken. I've defrosted it. It's quick and easy. Just throw some in there. There you go. And give it a good mix in. Now if you want to cook your own chicken, by all means go right ahead. Now with this, with the pasta and that, you don't need sauce because all the flavouring is going to be in there when we dish up. Since I'm a pasta, that's fine. Right, this is dirty. Just put that out the way, don't need it anymore. Don't need these. I've got cucumber here with the lettuce. I've got the tomato, which I might as well put this back in the fridge. Keep your tomato, your veg fresh. I don't think I need any more lettuce. Oh yeah. Wet tea towel or kitchen roll. This in the fridge will keep for days. It won't go droopy like your grandma's boobies. Right, okay. We'll just keep this on, just in case. I'm going to taste it in a minute. We'll mix herbs. Let's get all this out the way. And cucumber, you can wrap that up in a tea towel or a towel. What's wet, it'll keep it. It won't go all stupid and manky. Right, I need those out because they're going to be put in last. A bit of chives there, a bit of lettuce there. And I've got the celery as well. Half an onion there, red onion. Don't need that anymore. Right, let's clean up ourselves. Let's clean up. So much gone on the floor, but I'll do that later on. Right. So, don't think I need that now. I'm just putting everything on the other side. Because it's this part here what's important. As I was saying, that you can put anything in this. Right, let's taste it. Put the fork. Right.
Okay, I will eat all of it. Family, sorry, we can have beans on toast tonight. I'm having this. That is really nice. You don't need any more flavouring. You can put pepper in it if you wish, but I think it's alright as it is. There's flavour there. You taste the herbs. There'll be even more flavour when the rest of the stuff goes in. But I'm not going to do that in this because some of the family are picky eaters. Some like onion, some don't like onion, some like tomatoes, some don't like tomatoes. So that's why I say I'm going to put these in at the end. Just going to see to my pasta. Be back in a sec. Let's get water. I'm boiling in this kitchen. Cooking in this heat. I must be mental. Right, let's put that to one side. Out of the way. Right, pasta is nearly done. So I'm going to be adding this into here. I might put a bit more. No, I think that's all right. Yeah, that's fine. Right, let's go check on the pasta, shall we? Right, here we are. I've drained the pasta. Pasta's cooked. Now I'm going to put so much of this in here.
At this point here, I made a big boo-boo, and I'll explain in the video.
I've done so much, I reckon. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it to cool off. Well, at the moment, I'm going to mix it all in. What I should have done is, because it's hot, it's going to cut the lettuce and that, and the chicken and the ham. That's not a bad thing. But really, what I should have done is put cold water in the pasta to cool it down, then drained it, then put it in. Because this is a cold dish, not a hot dish. So that's my mistake. I put in the pasta into here while it was hot. Well, I can always leave this to cool down. There you go. Look at that. What I'm going to do is get my fork again and taste it again. That is nice. As I said, when you're going along, at the beginning when you first cook some up, season it. Then halfway through it, taste it again. And if you want seasoning, put a bit more seasoning in. Then after that, once I've got my camera down there, it's supposed to be up here, looking at you. Right, my camera's a bit wonky. As I was saying, second time, season it if it needs seasoning. Then at the end of the cooking, when it's done like that, taste it again. And if it needs a bit more seasoning, put some seasoning in it, and that's it. But make sure you've got a good palate. Because some people aren't going to say, too much salt, too much herbs, too much of this, too much of that. Or some people aren't going to say, I can't say something, it's bland. So that's why you need to season where you're going along cooking. So it's not bland and it's not over. So at the beginning, when you season it, don't put loads in, just put a pinch in at a time. Okay? When you're cooking along. Let's dish up and we'll go back to the table. I'll see you about that. Right, as you can see here, got this set out here. Right, sprinkle some tomatoes in. I like tomatoes. I like all type of veg. And red onion to give that onion flavour. And when that's done, some chives.
And there you are.
Alright guys, there you go. That's the finished product. I'll put some onions in, I'll put some chives in, and I'll put some homemade tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes in there. So let's take a taste, shall we?
Here we go. Before I take a taste in this, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. This is Ray's Kitchen, I'm Ray. And don't forget to push that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Come on guys, subscribe. It'll help the channel out. And don't forget to push that dinner bell, so you know next time a video like this comes up. Till then, this is Ray from Ray's Kitchen saying bon appetit. This is good.